This week's Parsha, Vayechi, describes the final years of Yaakov's life, and those years were in Mitzrayim. And the Torah tells us, Vayechi Yaakov be'eretz Mitzrayim shvas reishana, and Yaakov lived in Mitzrayim for 17 years, and then proceeds to tell us the total years of Yaakov's life, as well as the final days, including the blessings. This is actually the second Parsha, and the final Parsha in the Torah, that has the word years or life in the title. The other is Chaye Sarah. And earlier on we read about the years of Sarah's life being 127 years. And Rashi there famously comments that all of the milestones of Sarah were similar in the sense that she was both youthful, but most importantly, she was free of sin. And all of her years were complete. And you can make the same statement for Yaakov Avinu. Yaakov finally reaches a period of life where he is, I guess you could say, content, peaceful, at peace with himself, at peace with his reality, that there was peace to a large degree between his sons, the family was intact, and everybody was well taken care of. And finally, therefore, we see that Yaakov lived, and lived in a way that he hadn't lived before. And so the idea of life, I think, that the Torah is telling us, both with Chaye Sarah, as well as here in Parashas Vayechi, is that life is not defined by every little thing we do. Of course, that is the totality of our existence. But true life is the ability to look back and say, this is what I've accomplished. These are the metrics by which I have achieved in this world. These are the milestones. And these are the things that, as a result, you look back and you say, wow, that was really a life. So when we talk about getting a life, we talk about having a life, living a full life. It's all about recognizing that at the end of the day, we should be able to look back and say, what did I achieve? What did I fulfill? And if I'm satisfied with what I achieved, if I can look back and say, this is really something meaningful, and for us, eternal, something that will last forever, both in terms of our subsequent generations and also, of course, in terms of our mitzvos, our deeds, our legacy, right? We talk about with Noach, Eila toldos Noach. Chazal tell us that the good deeds of a tzaddik, those are his offspring. Those were really the toldos of Noach, because Noach ish tzaddik. Noach was a tzaddik. Noach was a righteous man. So we need to live a life of righteousness. That's what the Torah is teaching us. And that will bring us true tranquility. That will bring us true peace. We'll know that we've done our very best. And hopefully all of us, when everything is said and done, can look back and say, Vayechi, and he lived. Good Shabbos.